Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. This is the team selection video for game week 6. But it's primarily going to be about the wild card. Let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, wild cards everywhere. You're probably so bored. I apologize in advance if this is going to confuse your brain even more. Just trying to help. Just trying to help out there. Yeah, so many wildcard drafts recently. You can't scroll through FPL without seeing a new wildcard draft. I've been seeing Palmer. In so many drafts. What's up with that? Yeah. Been seeing Jackson being considered a good. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I didn't consider him before last week, to be honest. So I'm one of them, but is in my draft still. My draft hasn't changed a lot at all, actually, since last time. I think I'm pretty set in most of the things. 2 or 3 players that can change. Very highly unlikely, but they can. There's 3 positions. I'm going to go into that soon. Actually, let's go into it right now. Immediately. No time to waste. You've seen a lot of wildcard videos out there. A lot of tables. So, let's go to the fantasy app right here. Go to Holland. 105 games, 100 goals. Crazy. Go to fantasy. I'm going to go to transfers just to have a overview of the whole team. So this is what the team looks like. Last time when I did the drafts, I did a bit of mistake. I made it on the Fantasy Football Hub because I was waiting on some price changes of the players. But there I couldn't get this team because the budget, obviously. A lot of players had increased in prices. But here I have. I'm going to explain some of my thoughts on the weak defense, which looks like in the first side. But I just feel like you have to sacrifice somewhere. Like if you're going with Trent, you're going to have to significantly downgrade either Palmer on midfield or Jackson on attack. So I just feel like I want to attack. Like if you're playing, what's the point of playing the wild card and just being bored? I've seen drafts out there with Bruno Fernandes because he plays 90 minutes. I get it. Look, Bruno can go on and do very well next few weeks. Even though the first 2 fixtures are not the easiest. They're playing Tottenham at home next. However, it's just... If it's Bruno from last season, it's just super inconsistent. Man United they've been performing up and down. It's just not something I would go into. It just feels very boring pick at this point, just because he plays 90 minutes. And especially for that price. I feel like Palmer has a bigger explosive ceiling than Bruno Fernandes has, and he's on penalties as well. Chelsea haven't had any penalties so far, so they're due a penalty soon. You know, they got so many last year. But yeah, let's. I have Raya obviously in defense. At the end, I stuck with my double Arsenal defense like I started the season. The only difference is that I shipped Saliba for Gabriel because it's just Gabriel has looked insane. I prefer Saliba more, to be honest, but. On FPL, Gabriel this season has been insane from the corner, so it just feels like a no-brainer. And this is the other thing, right? Whatever you consider Liverpool or Man United or even City players, I just feel like the only team that gives me confidence on getting a lot of clean sheets is Arsenal anyways. So what's the point of... I feel like spending 7.1 Arnold, if he keeps on with getting a lot of attacking returns, and a couple of clean sheets here and there. Yes. But he hasn't shown that type of consistency. He just got the first assist last week and it's suddenly like, wow. All the other weeks he only got clean sheet points. And they were playing very, average, the weak teams. Except Man United, which, they were all over the place that day. So I don't know. To me, like, double Arsenal defense, that's it. All my confidence is going to be on these 2. And then the rest of them, I'm just going to every week hope that something comes out of it. Unless Lewis starts, which I'm keeping, obviously. He's 4.7 now. I got it for 4.6, so I feel like I should keep him. And when I got him for -4, believe it or not. When I got him with the idea of him being a risk. I knew it. But I wanted to risk getting him anyways, because when he plays, it's going to be big upside, The City, still the second best defense in England, even though they've been leaking goals last season a lot and this season. Unnecessary goals. Why am I touching on Palmer? And then I have Ezri Konsa, who I have the money. I could go to Mazraoui, but I also have Colwill, so I could go for Mazraoui there too, because I kind of feel like having a Man United defender, even though they don't have the greatest defense, is still for 4.6. It's pretty decent, and their fixtures do get slightly better from game week. What are we saying? 7 or 8. So yeah, Konsa and Colwill. These are the only two. Konsa, I mean, it's a no-brainer at this point. A lot of people have him, but also Aston Villa haven't kept clean sheets. I mean, he scored last game week, so that kind of improved his appeal a bit. But I still feel like, yeah, it doesn't excite me, Konsa, really. It just feels like a nailed, you know he's going to play most of the games. So he could be Mazraoui. So these are the only two shifts that can happen. Is on defense among 4.6, because there's so many options of good 4.5, 4.6 defenders. And the other one is in attack, Calvert-Lewin, or could become Chris Wood. I have money to upgrade that Chris Wood as well. For some reason, AI really, really likes Chris Wood. I don't know. It's just, maybe he's going to do very well. They have good pictures, and he's been returning almost every game week. It just feels boring. I don't know. Like, I don't associate. Doesn't excite me. I mean, neither does Calvert-Lewin that much, but it's just slightly better. And their fixtures are long-term very good, so the thought would be to bring him in for long-term fixtures. So that's it on defense. As I said, it looks decent. If Van der Berg continues to start, I mean, it would be such great value for money. Wow, 4.0. He's a bit of a risk too, though, so they're more nailed on. That's another decision that I have to make, but I don't know, I want to go with him because I feel I trust Brentford defense most among the types of Ipswich and Southampton and like that. So if he continues to start, he's going to be my pick. I think he's going to remain there. So it's between Konsa and Colwill, really. Colwill, again, all my Chelsea players are short term here because I feel like one of them might stay, like Jackson, because I feel Palmer is better to sell to have some budget to upgrade other players. So I think Jackson might stay for another, like against Liverpool away, bench him for. But all my 3 Chelsea players are here pretty short term, basically. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, if they perform very well, I don't mind playing them against Liverpool too, but just the team is a bit imbalanced because 3 premium basically. But I still like it. I like my midfield a lot. Like, this midfield excites me way more than having McNeil and Luis Diaz. I kind of want to have, to be honest. I really want to have Luis Diaz. So my thought really is Liverpool fixtures, they're playing 2 away matches and Chelsea are playing 2 home matches. So I kind of want Palmer for these 2 home matches, and then I could sell Palmer to Luis Diaz. Hopefully he continues to do well. And the Liverpool fixtures are easier after that. So that's my thinking into this. I want to attack these first 2 game weeks. And a lot of them have, look, Mbuemo, 2 home matches. Palmer, 2 home matches. Saka, 2 home matches. Semenyo has 1 home, 1 away at Leicester. And Rodgers has Ipswich away and Man United at home. Calvert-Lewin, 2 home matches. Nicholas Jackson, 2 home matches. And Haaland doesn't matter where he plays. It's Haaland anyways. Everyone has him. There's no point of discussing even about Haaland at this point. So irrelevant. I think the biggest thing in midfield is Palmer, who could be Luis Diaz or someone cheaper, and upgrade either a defender, get like Robertson or an Arnold, or attack, switch Calvert-Lewin or Nicholas Jackson to Ollie Watkins, for example. But I think this is exciting me, and this is what is gonna stay, I feel, until, yeah. The only thing that can change again, Chris Wood, I don't know. I don't think. I'm gonna have to sleep on it, to be honest, but their fixtures are not the worst. Fulham home, Chelsea away, Crystal Palace at home. So basically 6 and 8 better. Chelsea away, I don't know about that. But again, after that, Leicester away and West Ham home and Newcastle home, who hasn't been the best, Newcastle. So he has also good long-term fixtures. It could be, and I have the money for that too. And that would leave me 0.1 in the bank. But I still feel like Calvert-Lewin, 2 home matches. Yeah. So if we go to pick team, this is how my team is looking like at the moment. So I'm going to start Raya. I'm going to start Gabriel. I'm going to start Colwill. And preferably, if I know, and this is the first game of that week, so we're probably going to get some leaks on Twitter. If Lewis start, I'm going to start Rico Lewis, obviously, because even though it's Newcastle away, I still feel like City are going to do a job on them because they haven't looked good this season. Let's be honest, like they haven't got Newcastle of old. So this would be probably my starting 11, Lewis instead of, and Konsa could be also an option. Ipswich away, I just prefer the home matches better. Even though you could argue Brighton, you know, they're a pretty attacking team. It's not an easy game for Chelsea. Could be Konsa there too. So it's good to have good options. And then midfield, I have Semenyo with Southampton at home, Saka Leicester at home, Buemo West Ham at home, and Palmer Brighton at home. All home matches, very good matches, especially Semenyo and Saka. I'm very excited about this week. And then I have Calvert-Lewin in attack with Crystal Palace at home, Nicholas Jackson Brighton at home, and Holland Newcastle away. Him and Lewis would be the only away. But if I play Van der Berg, for example, Holland would be the only one with an away match. And my captain, obviously, because he's going to be highly captain. I don't want to take risks. I think some people are going for Saka, which I think I'm tempted, you know. I'm very tempted. I just don't feel like risking it at this point. Especially after having a great team. Imagine if your captain blanks and you've done great all over. It's just not a good feeling. So, gonna go safe and boring with Holland again. Yeah, this is it. I'm not gonna keep you any longer. I think you already been tired of watching so many wildcard drafts. I've actually been enjoying every now and then. And there's a lot of I don't want to go into a lot of good options in different areas. But one table that I saw that was very interesting with players with the most XG so far after Haaland, number 2 was Semenyo. And then Saka, Palmer, and Jackson were on top 7, which excites me really, really, really a lot for this game week. So hopefully, going to have a good game week. Other transfers, other players, I guess you've done your research at this point. I think in midfield, as I said, Luis Diaz, likes of Bruno, doesn't excite me. And attack, Wood, Jackson, that price range, João Pedro, still a good, but I would keep away from Brighton players. I feel their fixtures are pretty difficult. I think in terms of fixtures, I've attacked the players with the best ones. So there, I hope that helps you. And I hope you have a great, great game week. Thank you for watching again. Please like and subscribe. We've had 3 new subscribers this week. That was exciting. But yeah, thank you a lot for continuing to watch my videos. And see you on Monday. I hope so. Yeah. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.